afternoon guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I thought today, I can't get my own water bottle on, there we go. I thought today I would bring to you a day in the life because I feel like a lot of people are curious about how the whole online uni thing's working. Today I've got quite a busy day, so I am going to vlog today and show you what online uni's like. To be honest, it's not the same as uni is normally, but I mean, you can't expect anything different. You've just got to put up with it. We've just got to suck it up, really. Last week was the first week, so there was quite a lot of technical difficulties, but hopefully it will all be resolved this week. Tomorrow is the first day back in the pool and I am so excited about it. But anyway, I need to go on my bike because I only have 3 hours before my first meeting and I want to get a good ride in today because on, I think it was Saturday, I went on a really hilly route and I don't know why I did that to myself. Okay, that's me just back, and it was a little shorter than I expected because I thought, to be honest, that the road that I was going on would take me out to Doon. Turns out I had to take a left instead of a right, and I didn't end up in Doon, and I ended up back where I started. I basically did a loop. So it was a little bit shorter than I expected, but that's okay. That is okay. It was just a nice easy ride this morning, so it didn't matter, and it was good fun. So it is now 10 o'clock. I have a little bit of a different breakfast today. Now, I got a watermelon. I don't usually have watermelon, but this one looks good. Hang on, let me sit you down. So, this watermelon had a beautiful yellow spot on it. It sounds hollow, and I think it's gonna be a good one. Now, I don't like watermelon when it's that really not sweet version. I only like it when it's sweet, which, I mean, is normal. But it looks really watermelon-y. It is from Spain. So, I'm gonna crack this open. Oh, guys, it's a juicy one. Oh, look at that. Beaut. So you guys will know that this isn't my usual breakfast. Usually I have porridge, but I've been finding that oh my goodness. I've been finding that I've been eating a lot more in the afternoon because I'm home. I'm not going out, and this is a problem with the lighting's not very good. This is the problem with home uni, and the problem is that I'm home. Like, there's so many distractions, more importantly the distraction of food, and I just keep eating, and later on in the day I eat more, and I probably already hit my macros and I'll still just keep eating. So I'm gonna try for this week to have a smaller breakfast rather than having my usual big bowl of oats, which, I mean, is kind of disappointing, but that's why I got fruit, because it's low calorie and it's gonna feel like I'm eating a lot. So like this whole half of this watermelon is gonna feel like I'm eating a lot, but really it's probably basically just water. So that's my plan. I'm gonna see if it works, but until then I'm gonna sit, eat my half of watermelon, and I think I'm gonna do some of my Bible plans. Okay, you guys, I've just had a pretty chill morning. Usually if we were under a normal timetable, which we're not, I would be training now. But because of the way that we're doing our back to the pool, I don't train Monday, Wednesday. So basically the way that we're working the back to the pool, you're allowed in certain slots, and it's just been split into like sprint, middle distance and distance. So the distance are in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but I have a class on a Wednesday, so I can't go in on a Wednesday. So this week I'm able to go in on Friday. I don't know if that'll be every week. I'm not sure yet. I think we're just playing it by ear because this is the first week that we're back. But my timetable was geared around the original swim sessions that we had timetabled in for that reason, other than the Wednesday that I can't make. So pretty happy with the way that my timetable's looking this week. I think it's going to be a really good week. I am really optimistic. Now the only thing I'm worried about is potentials for a second lockdown, and it's in the back of my mind that that might happen, and it does worry me a little bit because I'm only just getting back in the pool, but it's more worrying me about my study abroad because I'm really excited for that and I don't want it to have to jeopardize that. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So it is currently 12:26. I have somebody coming to fix my floor at 1. Then I have French class 2 till 4, and then I have Spanish conversation 4 till 5. So I have a pretty hectic day, and then at 7 I have an hour, I have 2 hours break, and then at 7 I have Christian Union. So I've got a pretty busy day today, which I'm quite happy about. I had a nice chill morning, which was really, really nice. And then it's just uni.
Say my name and his in the same breath. I dare you to say they taste the same. Let the leaves fall off in the summer and let December glow in flames. Erase myself and let go. I started over again in Mexico. These fans, they don't love you. They're just other hotel suites now. I don't care what you think.
So with regards to online uni, it's basically all run through Canvas, which is our software, and we use it for everything uni. So you submit your assignments on it. So everything you do with uni, you use Canvas pretty much. So everybody's pretty familiar with it. The only problem is that this year they've decided to change the way that it looks, which is a little bit confusing considering you're already adding in a little bit of a difference, but it's actually a little bit more streamlined. It's just different. The one thing that I would say about online classes is that they're a very isolating situation to be in, because usually you'd go to your class, you'd be there maybe 5 minutes early, you'd get to chat to your classmates, you'd be able to chat amongst yourselves, not including what the tutor's doing. Whereas online, you don't get that. So you're stuck at home, you don't get to chat to your friends. It's quite an isolating situation. We just have to get on with it. That's the only thing that I can say about it. But yeah, it's very isolating, it's very different, and I feel like I'm getting cabin fever more from this than what I did even during lockdown, because at least during lockdown I was going out twice a day, whereas if I've got a full day of classes, just checking I'm muted and I'm not being like just talking to everybody. If I've got a full day of classes, then I'm sat here at my desk all day. There is nothing else that I can do. It's not even like I can move. So it's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, my French class is about to start.
Ok, c'est pas si tout le monde est là, mais on va quand même commencer, je pense. Parce qu'on a pas mal de choses à faire. Bon, donc je propose de commencer en lisant à haute voix dans tout le monde.
Otage, ce qui me passait le cœur était de ne pas voir les êtres que j'aime.
We've got a bit in bold, which is j'ai essayé. We're skipping forward past that. And we've got another bit in bold, en novembre 2015. We're going to go back from that. And I wanted to note a couple of things. Firstly, saying that she's writing in the present tense.
So that was a really good seminar. It was really, really interesting. The text was really interesting. Now, the one thing I would say is the French and Spanish department keep up to date with like everything that's going on, and all of the reading is generally quite current. I'm still thinking in French. It's quite current. The only problem with that is that the only current thing to talk about is Rona. And look, I don't know about you guys, but I am fed up of talking about Rona. Like, can we just move on with our lives, please? So that was a really interesting article, but I'm still fed up of Corona. Anyway, I thought that that was going to be 2 hours. Seems that 2 hour timetabled slot is only an hour, which, I mean, I'm here for. So I now have about 50 minutes before my next class, which works out quite well because it's Spanish conversation. So it gives me the chance to like read something in Spanish, get my head in the Spanish zone, because otherwise it would have been so hard to flick between the two so quickly. So I'm going to do that now. Also, I think it's quite important for me to say. So I have went through different ways of making my notes during the past 2 years at uni, and this year I'm doing things kind of like I did last year. So in first year I had like a folder because that's the way I did at A-level, and I thought that that would be the best way, but I found it a little bit hard to lug to classes. So instead I just got these notebooks, and I quite like the old-fashioned way. So a lot of my friends just have like one big Word document and they just add to it each week, and they like start a new page and it's like that one word. For me, doesn't work. I can't do it. I just like the old-fashioned way of having things as paper, and if it's online, I don't know what it is. I just really struggle with online stuff. Like, obviously if I'm doing an essay or something, like, I'm happy to do it online. But if it's just for my notes and stuff, I'd rather take the notes. I feel like it goes in my head more than if I just type it, because I actually concentrate on the words that are going on the page rather than just me typing it and just that's it. That's just me personally. So I basically use these. I just got 4 of them off Amazon, and I only use 3 of them. My other one is my Bible study one. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna prop you there. So they're quite useful, and I just I'll use my French one as an example. So I kind of just take my notes like that, and if we're doing like an extract, I just cut it and stick it. It's almost like when you're at school and you have like exercise books, but I just prefer that because then I just feel like it's all in one place and it's so much easier. So this is what I do. This is my French journal. I just like it this way, and then I take my notes, and my notes are always quite clean and crisp. I like them to be kind of structured. I cannot be having words just all over the page. So that's how I like to take my notes. And then these are just living on my desk at the moment. And then I have a folder like this for any forms and loose pieces of paper, so like study abroad and stuff like that. The forms that I have already printed out, but yeah, that's basically how I'm keeping my notes.
Sí. ¿Y tú, Sophie, has hecho algo interesante estos meses?
Estaba aquí, por eso fui a los lagos. Fui a un lago diferente cada día.
Fantástico.
Y nadaba, claro. También compré una bicicleta para las carreteras.
Sí, profesional, digamos, sí.
Pero no mucho.
También una cuarentena tranquila.
Sí.
Desanimado, decaído, más palabras, me he sentido negativas.
Aislado.
Vale, muy bien, me he sentido aislado o aislada. ¿Sí?
Sí.
¿En qué lugares? Por ejemplo, Sofía, ¿en qué lugares es obligatoria? ¿En qué lugares hay que llevar mascarilla?
En el supermercado, en los restaurantes, no sé.
Por desgracia, sí. Es obligatoria la mascarilla. En todos los lugares, en las tiendas, en los supermercados, en el gimnasio. Si salgo a la calle, es obligatorio llevar mascarilla. Okay?
Okay guys, so I've just been for a walk around the block after my class, just because it gets me out and it gets me some fresh air, because I've not been out since I went for a bike ride, and that feels like yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm just trying to break up my day with getting outside because one, it's not going to be long till winter's here and I'm not going to be able to do that, and two, I feel like if I'm sat at my desk all day, it makes me a little bit anxious because I'm just staring at the same white walls. I mean, they're not white, they've got stuff on them, but like I'm just staring at the same walls and I'm sat in the same place. It's not like I'm moving from classroom to classroom. So I'm trying to break it up by going outside. Now, I am going to make dinner in a bit, but first I want to read my Bible because lately I've been doing loads of plans. Now, I talk about this all the time, especially on my faith channel. If you don't follow me on my faith channel, go and follow me. It's Save Direct Like Me. It's always linked at the end. You can like tap on it. But I love the Bible plans that I do. Like, don't get me wrong, I love them. But sometimes I feel like it takes away from my actual reading time. I think sometimes I replace my reading time with the devotionals. And I think that the two of them should work hand in hand, not one or the other. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read my actual Bible, my paper Bible. I'm going to put my phone in the other room so that I have no distractions. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Okay guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was a little bit of insight into what online university is like, in case it goes on longer than what it hopefully should. But I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a long day in the life vlog, but I feel like it's kind of important for you guys to know what happens at uni, because if I was coming to uni, I would want to know. So please be sure, if you enjoyed this video, to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel. If you didn't enjoy it, feel free to give it a thumbs down, because engagement is engagement. And if you want to see more videos from me, please be sure to click the subscribe button so that I come up in your subscriptions feed. And also turn the notification bell on so that you get notified every time I post a video, because sometimes it can just get lost in the YouTube world. But yeah, please have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.